Huh.
Hello there. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. It's about 10 minutes to 9 Memorial Day evening. And I thought I'd do a little Memorial Day shave. I'm going to start out with my Everready 100. Brush got a 20 millimeter golden nib finest in it. And my B. Worth & Sons Gentleman's Favorite 5/8 Wonderful American Steel. And the soap for tonight is Shaker Strop and More. I have a sample of it. Triple B, and this is a prototype soap. Let me go ahead and start on that. This is a prototype soap. It's made by Jason Moore off the Shave Mug Society, and the soap is moving around. I hate when it does that. Sit still. Okay, by Jason Moore. It's not going to sit still, but that's all right. I'll deal with it. Off of the Frugal Wet Shaver, Shave Mug Society Facebook groups, and this is the initial testing for his soaps. He's been fooling around with making soaps for a while now, and I've seen him with another fella. I can't remember who it was. He would send the guy soap, and the guy would say, "This is a wonderful soap, Jason," you know. And I'm watching the thread, the post, and going, "Man, I sure would like to try some of that," you know. I think it's particularly relevant because it's Memorial Day, you know. This country is free for people to start businesses of their own. It's free for entrepreneurs to come and work hard and listen to their customers and create a product that will help them to be successful in life. And this country's free that way. And people come here to do that because of the men and, in some cases, women who've given their lives and their limbs, a lot of times all that they had, for whatever cause it was they were fighting for in the name of our country. And I think it's pretty appropriate to shave with a prototype soap from a guy who's just trying to start out in his own business here in the United States. I'm grateful for everybody that made that possible. And part of what makes that possible is that we have men and women in this country that at the drop of a hat, they will go where they're sent and fight and win. My dad was in Vietnam. My brother was in the Army as well. He wasn't at wartime. I was in the Air Force, and but I was not in wartime. almost ended up in Panama at one point when we were having, in the 80s, when we were having, the early 80s, when we were having problems with Panama. And there was a point where our soldiers were being shot at and stuff. I cannot, around the Panama Canal, I cannot remember what that was all about. But I almost went there. They said I was a airframe repair technician. They said what basically I would be doing would be repairing the jets. And I'd have an armed Marine with me at all times to protect me, because that was how bad it was then. But praise God, I didn't have to go. And Veterans Day, Memorial Day, I have people, you're somewhere like in public and they go, well, if you're a veteran, stand up, Well, technically I'm a veteran, but I usually won't stand up. And this is just me. I'm not telling you that you have to meet some kind of requirement that I've made to call yourself a veteran. This is just me. But I didn't go and I didn't fight. I didn't risk my life. I would have went if I had been asked. That was my duty. But I didn't go and I didn't fight. I didn't risk my life. And I don't deserve any honor. The guys that went and fought and bled and watched their buddies die, those are the guys. The ones that died even more are the guys that deserve that honor, not me. So, but that's what Memorial Day is about. It's about celebrating our freedom by honoring those that served. And so, if you're out there watching this and you're a veteran, I thank you very much for your commitment and your sacrifice and your service. This soap I don't know when it's going to go in production, but it's this scent. This is called Triple B. I had Hard Ride, and I have 4 samples. I had Hard Ride. What's the other? Grapefruit Chill, which was excellent. And now this Triple B. The stuffed lathers at a drop of a hat. Nice dense lather. I think from looking at it, it's a glycerin base. It doesn't bother me in the least. It's got good slickness to it. I wouldn't say, that it's wildly slick, but it does a wonderful job with my straights. In my opinion, and in my experience, it handles water fairly well. You can throw a lot of water at it before it tries to collapse on you and not give you cushion or protection. As a matter of fact, I'm going to add just a bit of water to this bowl because I like a little bit thinner. I like a thin, wet lather. You guys know. So, but anyway, I was at Walmart today. We've got automobile troubles, and right now what's happened is my AC compressor is down, and of course it runs as there's a serpentine belt that runs every blasted thing. It's got to be wrapped around everything there. Anyway, so you know, I came back home yesterday, or the other day, Saturday, and could smell the belt burning underneath the hood. So I knew something was wrong. And the AC compressor is locked up. Well, it's not locked up. It's just not working like it's supposed to. It's not turning on. It's not, and it's causing friction and problems. And so I have a mechanic friend who's going to be working on it, but we have to order the part, and that shouldn't take long. But anyway, I was looking around and realized we don't have a whole lot of food in the house, and a lot of water. We drink water by the gallon. We don't drink our well water here. Anyway, so I called up a brother from church, and I said, "Brother, can you come get me and take me to Walmart? Let me get some groceries and stuff like that." "Sure, I'll be by in a minute." Anyway, praise God for that. But anyway, I was in Walmart, and the woman says at the cashier, she says, because I got all these groceries, she says, "You having your cookout?" "No, indeed." "You're not having a cookout?" "No. It's too hot outside for a cookout for me. Unless I'm, busting my butt for something other than my own pleasure, I'm not going to be out in that heat." So anyway, I mean, it's just me and my wife and my daughter. We're not, they don't care whether the hot dog comes off the stove or out of the grill, I really don't either. So, but I know a lot of you are. I hope you have had a wonderful day. The scent on this soap, I can't really describe it. It's really, really sweet to me, but not in an overpowering kind of way. There's a lot of sweetness in the scent, but Jason has got something going on in the background of his soap, and I don't know what it is. But there's something going on in the background that just kind of tames that kind of sickly sweetness that whatever he's got in here probably could have manifested. And the scents are unique. I've not smelled, even the grapefruit chill that I had earlier, I've not smelled anything that smells anything like anything that I've ever used before. So that's a plus. And like I said, it lathers well. It's a good lather. It's has some slickness to it, but it's not huge slickness, but more than adequate to what I need out of it. And also, you got to understand stuff like that can be variable depending on who it is it's lathering. And I don't think that I would have a problem getting slickness out of a soap. That's one of the things I aim for. And there, like I said, there is slickness here. It's plenty for use with a straight that you can see. But I'm having trouble holding on to my skin. I could use some alum to stretch my skin, so in no way am I saying that the soap lacks slickness, but man, you guys know there are soaps that are just nasty slick. Things like Sterling or Mystic Waters or Barrister and Man, some of the Razor Rock stuff. So that's what I mean. And it's a lovely soap. I can tell you that my last sample from Jason is French vanilla. And this scent right here, and just from smelling it off the French vanilla, would be the two that I would want to have in my den if and when he decides to go into production. That's lovely. I got a couple of weepers right here and right along in here. But they're there because, I nicked myself beforehand, and for whatever reason I keep hitting them with blades. And so they get almost healed up, and then I hit them again, and so it's not anything other than my ineptness that's causing them to reopen. So, all right. Now, a friend of mine on Facebook, I don't know if I should mention his name or not. He did it publicly. He offered it publicly, but I haven't really asked him. But he sent me a bunch of menthol crystals. Okay. I put about four big fat crystals in here. And this is my own little witch hazel concoction. Witch hazel, aloe vera gel, glycerin, mineral oil, just a tiny bit of alcohol, the menthol crystals. I'm sure that there's something else in there that I forgot, but it's lemon, about 200 drops of lemon essential oil, and it's just wonderful for my face. Smells wonderful. And the menthol kick from those crystals is lovely. So thank you, my friend. You know who you are if you watch this video. And I put enough in here that it burns my eyes to put it on my face. But I like the menthol. So I put it in this. I put it in Brut, and I put it in Florida water so far. And it's wonderful. It's lovely. So anyway, that's my Memorial Day shave. Look, thank you, all of you who have served. I appreciate your sacrifice and your commitment to duty. God bless you, and God bless all of you who watched this video and all of my other videos. And I will check you guys later. Happy Memorial Day.
Huh.